Hi everybody, this is Milena for Ask Milena. Last week we talked about feeling not good enough, but this week I would like to talk about something that most of us do very often, and it results in us feeling not good enough. And this is comparing ourselves to others. We're not born doing that, but we are trained and taught to do this from day one. Our parents, probably having very, very good intentions, may have compared us to other children or our siblings. Look, they're cleaning their bedroom, you should be doing the same thing. They're reading a lot of books or doing their homework, you should be doing the same thing. And then in school, of course, we're being compared to others and we are being compared to benchmarks. They use standardized tests in order to evaluate how we do. And based on those results, very often they decide if we can go to another school or we can study whatever it is that we want, and then we move on to high school and college, and it's the same thing. Eventually, we start working, and in our professional career, very often, all of us having the same profession are being evaluated in the same way. The result of that is that we don't necessarily become much better, but we do feel inadequate, and we feel like we're not good enough. I think it was Einstein who said, everybody's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it's going to spend its whole life believing that it's stupid. And there is a lot of truth to that. Now, it's true that if you invest a lot of time, energy, and effort, you can become pretty much good at anything you decide to invest your time, energy, and effort in. But your true magnificence, your true power, lies in your uniqueness, and not in comparing yourself to others and trying to be like anybody else. One of the reasons why we keep perpetuating that system is that we think it works. We think that competition actually encourages us to be better, and comparing ourselves to others is what drives us to be better. But I don't think that's true. If you take a group of people where everybody tries to shine and be better than each other, but they're working on a project together, and then you have another group where a lot of people or everybody in the group recognizes their own unique talents, what they're really good, and they take on that part of the project, which project do you think is going to come out better? And that's the thing, as a species, as human being, or as a company, as a family, as a unit, as a team, we don't really function alone. Every single person has their own contribution and value, and their space and what they need to do is simply be themselves and be the best version of themselves that they can be. Unfold those unique talents and abilities because nobody else is them. We can't make a really good dish with just one ingredient. We can't make a really strong team with just one really good offensive player. All of the positions need to be filled, and we need someone who can do each one of the jobs really, really, really well. And when I say we are the ones who perpetuate the system, we do that by comparing ourselves to others, by comparing others to others, and by teaching our children to compare themselves to others. Now, very often we do that out of fear that we or our children are not going to be successful unless we teach them how to do that and unless we teach them how to be better than others. But the truth of the matter is that there will always be somebody else who's better than you. And the only thing that nobody can be better at is you being yourself. And if we look at a lot of amazing, successful people, it is because of their uniqueness that they have succeeded. Because in one way or another, they are unlike anybody else, and they have allowed themselves to be that. If you look at a lot of motivational, inspirational talks by very, very successful people, you will see that they allow themselves to be that black sheep, to be different. Yeah, maybe drop out of college and all of these things. None of those things will prevent you from succeeding if you truly allow yourself to tap into that potential, those inner talents and abilities, and unfold them and allow yourself to be you. And when I say unique talents and abilities, these could be very simple things. Maybe you're the person that creates that space where people feel safe and they feel they can tell you stuff. They feel not judged, they feel secure, and they feel comfortable to be themselves. Maybe you're a person who walks into the room and everybody just starts smiling and laughing, and you're kind of the group clown and everybody's energy just lifts up by your mere presence. Or maybe you're a really talented app developer, for example, who has a knack for finding kinks and solutions to little problems or glitches that a system could have. Also, look at the ways in which you personally perpetuate that cycle. Have you compared yourself to another person today? Have you compared somebody else to another person? If you're a manager and you work with people, are you recognizing their unique strengths and talents? Or are you trying to fit them into a mold and make everybody the same? And if you are a manager, for example, know that your team is going to be so much more powerful if you find the unique strengths and abilities in each one of them and you allow those to shine. So when you get together with friends or family for the holidays, don't compare yourself to anybody. Today, you are you, and that's truer than true, because there's no one alive who's youer than you. And of course, that's the famous quote from Dr. Seuss. To book a session, go to askmilena.com or write to the email that you see on the screen. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and remember to click on the bell so that you can get notified of future videos. Happy holidays, everybody, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.